love Power Glove.
No time for time travel.
Welcome to No Time for Time Travel's Why So Similar, where we take a look at video game music and see what songs they sound like. So let's get started. The first one is from Skyrim, which is a huge video game, and maybe you've heard of this song before if you played Skyrim. This song is called Dragonborn. Does that sound familiar to you? If you're a Disney fan, or you just like Disney movies or action movies in general, you may have heard of this before. Take a listen to this song called He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. Basically, if you listen to the riffs, the repeating part of the song, the motive is just exactly the same. There's barely a difference, and most of the rhythm is also the same. It seems like the people that wrote the songs for Skyrim were big fans of Disney or just big fans of Pirates of the Caribbean. Alright, moving on to the second game, we're going to go to a very classic game, one of my favorites because I was a Sega Genesis boy. This song is from Sonic the Hedgehog, and the song we're talking about now is from Marble Zone. So Marble Zone is the second level, or second stage I guess, of the Sonic the Hedgehog video game, the first game. So if you listen to the song, it has a very quite pleasant melody. So when I first heard this song, I thought it was really catchy, and I'm not big of a, old oldies music kind of person, so I didn't realize that this song sounded so much like the song called Music to Watch Girls by Andy Williams. So let's take a listen to that song.
The boys watch the girls while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by. Eye to eye, they solemnly convene to make the scene, which is the name.
Alright, do you hear it? It sounds very similar, right? The melody part sounds just like it. And I guess Sonic the Hedgehog creators or developers, the music composers, were probably a big fan of Andy Williams and all of his songs. For this next song, I thought this one was really funny. So this is actually one of the Overworld themes from Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island has a lot of really good music, and one of the very iconic ones is the Overworld theme because you're hearing it a lot. So let's take a listen. Alright, so the reason why I thought this was funny because it sounds very similar to a song that you wouldn't even expect it to sound like. So the singer of the song that you're about to hear is Enya. If you're familiar with Enya, her song is a little bit more like new age, kind of like calm music. And this song from Yoshi's Island sounds very similar to Enya's Anywhere Is. Isn't that strange? It's so strange, but hey, both songs are amazing, so I dig it. The next song on this list is from Doom. Not the new one, but the original one from the 90s. And the song that we're going to be talking about is the most iconic Doom song of all, the one from the first episode, which is At Doom's Gate. It's a really good song to listen to while you're shooting down demons. The guitar riff in this song sounds super awesome, and it's super catchy, but I didn't realize this until recently. This actually took inspiration from a Russian group called Aria. They're a Russian metal group, and the song that they have, get this, it's called This Is Doom. Isn't that ironic? Final song for this episode comes from one of my all-time favorite games, Earthworm Jim 2. Again, I was a Sega Genesis guy, so I had a lot of video games that were platformer types, one of them being Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2. So this song is called Lorenzo's Soil. Take a listen to it and see if that sounds a little bit familiar to you. If that doesn't, then I'm sorry, you missed out on a great song while you were growing up. The song that it sounds very similar to, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think it's Shadayness or Sadness, and it's by a group called Enigma. I know that if you listen to this song, you'll probably have heard it somewhere in your life. Can't believe they used this song as an inspiration to a video game about an earthworm in a super suit with a gun using his head as a whip. Well, that concludes the first episode of this series of Why So Similar. And if you guys have any other music that you listen to in which you think they took inspiration from a video game, or if it's a video game song that you think took inspiration from somewhere else, leave it in the comments and like and subscribe, and we'll probably include it in the next episode and credit you. But until then, this is No Time for Time Travel signing off, Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya!